John Fetterman at this point has become just unforgivably bad. I mean, there's really no way around it. This guy is a total hack. He ran as if he was the heir apparent to Bernie Sanders' ideology, and then as soon as he got in there, he leapfrogged Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema and became somehow even worse than them, okay? With that being said, now let's look at his recent idiotic comments. He said the following, ready? I unapologetically stand for free speech, peaceful demonstrations, and immigration. But, by the way, anytime there's a but after some shit like that, just know the first part didn't count. That first part didn't. I love free speech, but I love peaceful demonstrations, but I love immigration, but he used to run pro-immigration ads, by the way. And then as soon as he got into office, he did a total 180. It's like, bro, I don't know why people are so against the right-wing position on immigration, bro. We're just talking about having borders, bro. That's all we're doing. We're only talking about having borders and enforcing the law, bro. He went from pro-immigration ads to let me try to suck up to Trump and sound like him. Okay, anyway, I'm getting in my own way here. Okay. I unapologetically stand for free speech, peaceful demonstrations, and immigrations, but this is not that, talking about L.A. This is anarchy and true chaos. My party loses the moral high ground when we refuse to condemn setting cars on fire, destroying buildings, and assaulting law enforcement. Oh, aren't you such a brave and moral man? Aren't you? I'm the only one on the left who says common sense things. Oh, somebody give this guy a cookie. Somebody give him a big bear hug. You're the good one. I'm gonna get him a shirt that says, I'm the good lefty. That's what I'm gonna do for... I fucking hate this shit. First of all, I'm against burning things down. Oh my... Thank you. Oh, you figured out... Oh, you're not in favor of burning things to the ground? Man. You know, we were struggling. We were just debating it the other... Should we burn shit or should we not burn shit? And Dave was like, bro, I want to burn it. And I was like, I'm not sure that's the right idea. Thank you, John Fetterman, for clarifying. You're against burning shit to the ground. What a fucking hero you are. Right? Oh my God. Here's why this pisses me off to no fucking end. This is what's called giving into right-wing framing. So what he's doing is he's having the conversation on the terms that the right has set up, which concedes to them up front. Because the fact of the matter is what? The only reason shit like this is happening is because of Trump's ICE Gestapo thugs going to Home Depots and 7-Elevens and meatpacking plants and elementary schools and trying to round up innocent people. And Lord knows where they're going to take them. Abduct them, kidnap them, human traffic them, give them no fucking hearing, and maybe even send them to El Salvador, to the concentration camp where there's no due process. Okay? If you are talking about this issue and you're not talking about the thing that fucking started it, I don't want to hear your take. I don't want to hear your take. It's like picking up a book and starting to read it on page 179. Like, well, what about the first fucking 179? How do we get here? Why are you not reading? Donald Trump caused all of this. Stephen Miller caused all of this. They're deputizing random Proud Boys and insurrectionists and neo-Nazis and white nationalists. We know because we see the Nazi tattoos on ICE thugs. They're deputizing these assholes. No badges, faces covered, regular plates on their car. They don't tell families where these people are going when they kidnap them. They are acting massively illegally. It is brazenly illegal what these ICE Gestapo thugs are doing. And John Fetterman had nothing to fucking say about that. Nothing. Has he said a goddamn word about the 4-year-old American citizen that was deported when that 4-year-old had cancer and was shipped out of the country with no fucking medicine? How about the pregnant woman who immediately after she gave birth, she was arrested by ICE? Did you say anything about that? How about the U.S. Marshal who was arrested because he was Hispanic, and so ICE arrested him not realizing it was a U.S. Marshal? How about the Puerto Rican U.S. military veteran who was arrested? Anything to say about that? Anything to say about any of these fucking horror stories? Somebody getting shipped to a concentration camp because they had a mom and dad tattoo and the regime thug said, this means that you're in a gang? Or how about the guy with the autism awareness tattoo for his 15-year-old brother? They used that as evidence of gang ties and arrested him. Do you have anything to say about any of the actual fucking things that are happening in this country? The abuses of power, the fascism, the no due process, the ripping up the Constitution? Do you have anything to say about what led to the point that made people snap and get out there in the street. No, you don't. All you have is fucking virtue signaling and finger wagging at the only people pissed off enough to do something about this. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. What a piece of shit. Jesus Christ. If you're not going to talk about what led to this, I don't want to hear your opinion. I don't want to hear anybody. I'm against breaking windows. Oh, wow. Thank you. Fucking amazing. You're incredible. Did you know that? Did you get a 1600 on your SATs? Oh my God, you're against breaking windows. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. There's nothing that pisses me off more than talking about the issue and refusing to go to the origin. What actually happened? What led to this? How did we get here? And it turns out, guys, ICE, by the way, ready? ICE has arrested already under this second Trump regime 100,000 people. 100,000. I crunched the numbers on this. You know what percentage of immigrants are criminals? Less than 1%. Violent criminals? Less than 1%. So in total, the number in the country, in total, of undocumented immigrant violent criminals is 10,000 or fewer than that. So look at the math. They've arrested 100,000 people. Only 10,000 undocumented immigrants are violent criminals, or fewer. The 10,000 number is high, by the way, or fewer. That means over 90,000 innocent people have been fucked with, have had their lives ruined, have been ripped away from their families, ripped away from their communities, ripped away from their jobs where they were literally working and then there was a raid at their workplace. And you have nothing to say about that, John Fetterman? You have nothing to say about that. Nothing to say. All of this was avoidable. There wouldn't be any cars burning in LA if Trump didn't decide, I'm going to go in there and round up innocent people and try to ship them out of the country. Wouldn't happen if he wasn't trying to fulfill his white nationalist dream, okay? Fucking spare me. God damn it. God damn it. I just can't say it. Let's have a protest where 99.9999999% of people are out there holding signs that say, impeach Trump, stop deporting innocent people, no kings, free the people you arrested. Let's have a protest where 99.99999% are like that, and leave it to fucking John Fetterman to come out there. I'm against the 0.00001% that lit some shit on fire. Oh, well, aren't you fucking special? Aren't you? Yeah, because I was under that's the other thing, right? He gives into the smear of Democratic politicians that Republicans do. The Republicans are like, I bet you support burning these things down. It's like, nobody fucking said that, you dipshit. Nobody fucking said that. You made it up. When the reality is what? The Republican politicians do support their own insurrectionists, actual insurrectionists. You know the people who chanted hang Mike Pence? You know the people who wore a Camp Auschwitz shirt who Trump pardoned, by the way? You know the 1,600 insurrectionists that Trump pardoned, including over 400 violent criminals, including over 100 that assaulted police officers? See, the Republicans actually do support their violent insurrectionists, so they love to project onto the Democrats and say, I bet this random Democratic senator loves burning Waymo cars. No, you're a fucking liar, and you're a smear merchant, and you're trying to change the conversation from what it should be, which is, why are we here? How did this happen? What started it? Oh, that's right, rounding up innocent people. Jesus Christ. This guy genuinely has brain damage. I'll just say it. When he had that stroke, it looks like he genuinely got brain damage. He's not the same person. His brain doesn't function well. He's incredibly impulsive. He's incredibly fucking stupid. There was a big article about this. What was it? In the New York Times? There was a big article. We covered it, I believe, where somebody who was like close with him explains how, no, you don't get it. Like this guy, his staffers hate him. He's incredibly unpredictable. He speeds on the road and got into a fucking car crash with his wife in the car. Like, he needs to be in a group home. I hope you know, like, he doesn't belong in the Senate. He belongs with 24/7 care. That's where he belongs. Okay, here's what he said.
We should have learned the lesson back in 2020. Absolutely, there was righteous outrage over what happened to George Floyd, but that never means that you can support or be quiet if there's destruction or rioting and destroying and looting and those kinds of things.
We should have learned this lesson after 2020, bro, with like the George Floyd riots. Like, bro, this is crazy. Hey, dipshit, who won the presidential election immediately after that? I'll wait. Because his argument, bro, it hurts us. It hurts the Democrats when you got all these things going on out there, bro. Meanwhile, Joe Biden won the election immediately after that. The Republicans lost. They lost. And again, back to I'm against rioting. Oh, wow. Fuck it. Thank you. Thank you. So brave. You're so brave to be against rioting. I thought everybody was pro-rioting. Oh my God, I can't stand it. Again, you are a fucking hack if you're not talking about what led to this in the streets of LA. You're just a hack if you're not talking about that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your fucking nuanced trolling and nitpicking of what's going on in the street. If you're not going to bring up what led to this, it is Stephen Miller's fault. It is Donald Trump's fault. It is clear as day that their illegal raids led to this. Talk about that. No illegal raids, you don't get any protests. You don't get any riots. But here's the icing on top, right? Here's the cherry on top. Fetterman spotted dining with Steve Bannon at DC's favorite MAGA restaurant. John Fetterman, the not uncontroversial Democratic senator for Pennsylvania, dining in DC's top MAGA hangout, Butterworth's, on Monday evening. Fetterman was joined by Breitbart's Matt Boyle, plus for a good 20 minutes or so, Steve Bannon. Now that's a conversation Playbook would have liked to overhear. Quote, "I don't have anything to say. I'm not sure what you're referencing," Fetterman says when asked about being spotted dining with Steve Bannon last night. And by the way, just in case it's unclear, take a look at this, y'all. This was an article in the Daily Kos from March 12, 2025. Steve Bannon's plot to convert Democrats into ultra-nationalists. Ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what's happening with John Fetterman. They are recruiting John Fetterman. They are grooming John Fetterman. And the only reason they're able to do this and they're able to get away with it, and they'll probably succeed, is because he had a stroke and he has literal fucking brain damage from that stroke, which made him more conservative. That's why we are where we are. But he is nothing but a diet MAGA scumbag. That's what he is. And by the way, soon, it won't even be diet. Just watch. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.